Yeah, so when you indicate, that camera comes up. Hey, today I'm just having a look at this Honda Civic 2019 and it is filthy. We went down an unsealed road and the weather's been so miserable anyway. Such a bad summer here in Australia this year, or in New South Wales at least. And yes, it is filthy. I like the grey of this one, looks good. VTEC Turbo. I think it's 127 kilowatts. So not the most powerful car going on the road. It's got 17s. They're pretty cool actually. And they look very easy to clean, which is always handy. Like mirrors on them. You'll be able to see what's going on behind. And on this one, it's got a camera. So you'll be able to see everything down here. It's pretty good actually, considering the position of it. It's facing that way, but it gives you a view all the way along. There's no other camera, is there, mounted there? Don't bite me, mosquito. When you indicate, that camera comes up. Only left hand side, just so you can see where the curb is and everything, so you don't curb your rims and other things like that. All the usual things you'd expect to find in a new car. Hi Honda. Push to start. Please put on your seatbelt and shut the door. Service due. It's got eco mode and then sports mode, and then you can manually shift gears up here. Won't do it now obviously because I'm not moving. Yeah, pretty standard. Put that eco mode back on. Display's pretty clear, not too many crazy buttons everywhere, so it's easy enough to mess around with. It has all these different connections, so it's pretty compatible with everything that you could possibly want it to be. Storage, it's got that one slides back, that's quite cool, I like that. And then extra, it's got USB charging point there, and then if you go underneath here, there's a USB and HDMI cable that can come up through the back here, so you can leave your phone sat there, which is pretty good. Usual glove box. Yeah, alright storage in the doors. Nothing too fancy going on up here. But these are pretty weird. Just because they're so like bulky and industrial. Like, I don't know. My Commodore one's just like a little beep, but this is like almost archaic. And I do have a mosquito bite, so thanks for that. The things I go through to try and make these very average videos. Then you got all the displays like you'd expect. A bit more complicated with all the info on the display, the dash there. Taking telephone calls and all that kind of thing. Finding out your economy and who's wearing a seatbelt. It's a bit slow. Oh no, that's it. Oil life, representing 460 kilometers left. Music, won't bother with that. Fuel economy, 5.9 litres per 100k. Pretty clear display, I like it. Same with the fuel gauge, looks cool with that blue. I don't think nothing changes in the colours when you put it into sports mode, but I believe, oh maybe it goes into that white at the very top of the trim. up here, and then normal driving mode with eco is green. I'm pretty sure it's green when I was driving. I'll have to check that. Not too much room in the back headspace wise. Leg room's okay, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the back for too long on a road trip. Maybe it'd be fine if you're a kid. Two different size cup holders, so you can't both have the same size drink in the back. They might look the same, but that one's smaller than that one, and they're not very deep, so I don't know how stable. You wouldn't be able to corner too heavily. Not that you would be, because you'd just be cruising along really slow like an old person. It's not even that easy to get out of the back. Where the seat finishes here is like a third of the door, so you got 2/3 of the door behind where the seat finishes, so you got to, and then this is just crazy. It's a bit awkward, yeah, getting out of the back of that one. Plenty of boot space though, so if you have a dog and not children, that's probably better. Yeah, plenty of boot space, and it looks like the seats go down. Oh, my feet are dirty, I better not go in. Yes. So if you spend more time moving tables and chairs than you do having tall passengers, this is the car for you. Sheet of pasta. With a 7-speed CVT gearbox. There's a bit of hate for the CVT design gearbox, but I mean, as far as in an everyday car like this, it's just fine. Yeah, it's good fun when you put it in manual mode. You can have a bit of a play around with it. Obviously it's just a family saloon, it's not considered for boy racers or real car enthusiast, but it's a comfortable car. It's got all the technology like Honda always put in everything, and it's good. I don't think, if you were thinking about buying one, you definitely wouldn't be disappointed with what it's got. The power it feels, it pulls quick enough, and yeah, you'll be fine. The economy is really good at around 6 litres per 100 kilometers. It's got enough space in the boot when you put the seats flat. All around, it's just a good general car, and if you had a reason to buy it like you've always bought Hondas, then you would. I can just cycle through, find out what fuel economy I'm doing at the moment. 5.9 litres of fuel per 100 kilometers, which is pretty good. As I often reference, my Commodore does average 9.2 litres petrol per 100 kilometers, and this is doing 5.9, which is even less than the Barina that I reviewed before. So I've got the turbo boost display up. Just tells me how much pressure the turbo's at. It doesn't really tell me anything more than that, but guess when it's near the maximum pressure. But it's kind of cool, I guess. I think you kind of get bored of it quickly too. Just going to change it back into normal drive and also eco. Then it lights up green, and then when you're in eco mode, it comes up with the green leaves there. Saving some money and saving the planet a little bit. You can pick a 2019 Civic up for, starts about 23,000, early 20s, Australian dollars that is. Just pretty reasonable. You are getting a lot of car for your money. Steering is nice and light. You don't really feel anything through the steering wheel. It's not telling you much, but it's nice for leisurely driving, and when you're in a car park and stuff, it's nice and light. Visibility is great out the front. As you can see, this windscreen is huge and it goes down quite a long way. I'm sat quite high as well. I feel that I'm looking down and there's a lot of visibility. You'll be able to see and judge the front of the car very easily. And with these massive side mirrors and everything, although the view out the back is huge, with the side mirrors being so big and then also reversing camera while parking and manoeuvring, it's very easy. And turning and camera. The inside doesn't like speak high quality, but it's not like tacky either. It's just new. Cars that are new are just fine, aren't they? They're like, I don't know how to put it into words other than, yeah, it's good because it's new, but it's nothing exciting. Maybe those are the words.